Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back finally in the building with another banger. And y'all know how we do before we get started. We got to give a shout out to all the people that's been waiting, to you, the people that started out watching these videos and still here. So while you're here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as we make our way to 20K. And my bad for this weekend, people. Your boy has been a bit under the weather. Happy Father's Day to all those fathers that celebrated on yesterday. Your boy been down. I've been down bad. Been hit with some type of bug. So my Father's Day weekend was kind of awful. I mean, my fever, my temp was up to about 10, almost 102. So I was down bad. Couldn't move, couldn't do nothing. I was hurting. But I'm back now, baby. I'm all groomed up, all shiny up top. We ready to go. So y'all know. Let's go. As we know, as we all know, coming into this, Shador Sanders is the best quarterback that the Cleveland Browns have. And the Cleveland Browns, as I've been telling y'all, have been lying to you. Because everybody, they ain't so much been lying to you. They just ain't let you see it. And that in itself is creating a major problem in the reporting ranks, within the YouTube sphere, within the beat writers for the Cleveland Browns. Because people haven't seemed to grasp or understand that everybody's had reps with the ones but Shedeur Sanders. And I'm telling you, and I've been telling you, that everybody has had reps with the ones, including Shedeur Sanders. But before we jump back into that, y'all know how we get down. We do not do a video without shouting out. Without shouting out, let me stop. The CUNTs. Because these ladies come through and they stand up and they stand tall and they shout it loud from the rooftops and let y'all know that they in the building. So shout out to the CUNTs. Appreciate you ladies for always coming through and showing love and helping out, keeping us in the game. But like I've always said, Cleveland is not lying to you. They just haven't shown it to you. You just haven't seen it. And you don't understand why you haven't seen it. And I keep telling you, if they show it to you, then it's over with. Then they can't take it back. They can't make it look like Shedeur has worked his way up from the bottom, which he has, because they drafted him in the 5th round. So by happenstance, he's worked his way up from the 5th round, from the bottom up. And y'all got to excuse me because my throat dry. I still got this cough, so I got to hit this water from time to time. But as we know, Shedeur was the best quarterback in camp, rookie mini camp, voluntary OTAs, mandatory mini camp. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't want to hear that crap about he was with the 3s and the 4s or they was in shorts. Everybody was doing the same thing with the same people. Bottom line, point blank, period. Ain't nothing changed. Because when you said he was with the 3s and the 4s, he was throwing on point. But you know what he was with on the last 2 days? The damn 2s. But this is Shedeur's stats through the overall camp. And ESPN Cleveland, once again, is to blame for this debacle you see on your screen right now. Because it was created to make a mockery of Shedeur and prop up Dylan Gabriel and Kenny Pickett. Now, Kenny Pickett is over a barrel because he don't know what the fuck he gonna do. He don't know if he gonna be able to stay or he gonna be able to go. Because for one thing for sure, Joe Flacco is staying. Odd man out is Kenny Pickett. But Shedeur has thrown 41 for 53 with 9 touchdowns and 1 interception. And we know that interception was a fluke, but he has passed for over 74%. Oh, that's 77. My bad. 77% of his passes are completed. Well, young Mr. Dillon Gabriel at the bottom has barely over a minuscule 50% of his passes in the entire camp. Now, Dillon Gabriel has had over 30 more passes than Shedeur and completed less. He's only got 7 more completions than Shedeur does with over 30 more pass attempts. The math ain't mathing if y'all think Shedeur hasn't played with the ones. But see, over the last 2 days, you know what I'm saying? Over the last 2 days of camp, when Shedeur was getting reps with the twos, you know, he was just 10 to 12 with 2 touchdowns, while Dillon Gabriel was with the 3s and the 4s for 7 to 18. You know, he was just 8 or 9 with 1 touchdown, while Dillon Gabriel, Kenny Pickett, sitting horribly. But this is with the 2s. As he ups his levels, his stats get better. You know, just during that time with the 2s, he was just 18 to 21 with 3 touchdowns. I'm just saying. But y'all don't understand why he hasn't been shown with the ones. I guarantee you, he has played and taken reps with the ones, first team offense and first team defense. But I promise you that they can't show it to you. Because if they show it to you, then it becomes a real problem. And people want to know, why in the hell did we even draft Dillon Gabriel? See, the Kenny Pickett thing, you can get away with because that was before the draft, when the season was over with, and you didn't have nobody on your team. You didn't have no quarterbacks. See, so Kenny Pickett is understandable. But Dillon Gabriel, mind you, when Cleveland was supposed to draft Shador Sanders in the first round, and you didn't do it. And then you had 2 picks on day 2, and you didn't do it. But then you draft Kenny Pickett in the 3rd round. And then in the 5th round, you pick Shedeur. So people want to know, what the hell was you waiting on? What was going on? See, now all those other questions come into play. Like, why didn't any other teams draft Shedeur? Why didn't Pittsburgh, New York, who traded back into the first round to get Jackson Dart, Seattle, New Orleans? Why y'all didn't do it? See, that conspiracy theory looks a whole lot different when somebody is playing this good. But you said he was a liability. When somebody is stepping up to the podium and speaking with confidence and clarity and angst and sounding like a perfect leader, when he got veteran teammates saying, that's that man, that's that boy, he looked like the best quarterback we got out there. See, all that other stuff comes into question when things like this start to happen. But see, one thing you didn't count on was Shedeur. See, but we've told you throughout his whole career how poised he has been, how much of a leader he has been, how he has never thrown his teammates under the bus. how he has taken every loss and everything on his shoulders. All those losses, all those quarterback sacks, he ain't complained. He just took it in stride and showed up the next day and played the game. But you tried to make him something that he wasn't. Coming to meetings unprepared. Taking FaceTime calls during meetings. But you know what ain't showed up are the tapes that all those teams have of those meetings. Oh, they out there. Oh, they have them. And sooner or later, somebody from one of those teams will release those tapes. They might be leaked. And if you want to leak them, send them to me. DM them to me. DM them to the Yaush account. Hit me up on the Yaush Twitter, and I will put them in orbit. The NFL gonna take them down, but once they're out there, they're out there, and ain't nothing they're gonna be able to do about it. See, because what the NFL did has created a monster. They turned a superstar into a megastar. They tried to point the finger at a kid that has never done anything wrong and tried to make him to a bad guy. But you drafted Dylan Gabriel thinking that was going to clear your conscience and your fan base was going to be supportive of that. But then Jimmy Haslam said, hey, that wasn't our plan. Our plan was to draft Shedeur. And you know what we going to do? Whatever picks we got, we finna get rid of them right now. And we going to go in there and get Shedeur.
We are in a very odd space. He was supposed to be, by some people, in the top 10, maybe even top 5. So you would think that he can throw balls into tight windows if he's supposed to be there. I don't know about what the decision-making is going to be because they're in T-shirts and shorts, for crying out loud. So you would expect him to be able to throw balls in tight windows. See, this is where this is unlike anything I think we've seen with rookie quarterbacks ever. I mean, ever. There's guys who have been considered first-round guys who have fallen to the back end of the first round. Not the fifth round. Not the fifth round. Not day 3. So you would think like, well, gosh, he must not be able to even play the position at any certain level. No, he can certainly spin the ball and put it in places where he's supposed to put it because originally he was seen by a lot of people who were just looking at film as a guy who could be in this draft. And I don't know about other drafts. Fine, fair. But in this draft, he was seen as, yeah, maybe a first-round guy, maybe early second-round guy by most people. Mm-hmm. So why should I be surprised? And I don't think any Browns fans are surprised. They should be pretty optimistic that this guy, even though that you cannot get the 5th round out of your head, myself included, that this guy is able to hit all these throws. But I think the biggest challenge is going to happen when, they can actually put on some pads and go out there and play against some other teams. So we're not going to know anything until these preseason games that he plays in because they're not even going to let him get hit during the joint practice. So you're in a rock and a hard place no matter what. If I remove the 5th round label and I say, boy, he's throwing really well for a rookie. He's throwing very well for a maybe first round or second round guy. Well, that's what you're to expect out of that guy. But since he was taken so late, now it's going to feel as if you're putting him in places he doesn't deserve to be in.
Oh, no. What we cannot do is remove that 5th round label. That label remains there. That is his. And he wears it as a badge of honor. See, because you created a monster when you decided that you wanted to punish somebody. And we're going to call it what it is because it's true. It's visible. It's there in your freaking face. There is no other reason that Shedeur should have went anything in other than the first round. Show it to me. Let me see it. Where's any other reason in his gameplay that says he should have went anything other than the first round. There isn't one. You can't find the tape. Because from Jackson to Colorado, he has been nothing but accurate, nothing but on time with his throws, and nothing but poise in the pocket. So where is the flaw? There hasn't been any. There's been no flaws in press conferences. There's been no flaws in teammates, in leadership, in none of that. So what? You don't like he got all those cars. So what? You don't like his dad is a superstar and a big timer in all aspects of life. That's your problem. But as the NFL, as a collective, you made it their problem. And now it is your problem. Because in a few months, when this kid, next month, June, July, August, preseason action, when this kid is lighting these receivers up, throwing dimes to these receivers, then what are you going to say? Because now we're moving it to the next level of excuses. We don't have pads on. Nobody's coming after him. There is no rush. See, this is the excuse now that they're going to use the entire time that we're on this little 4-week break. Well, he's throwing it well, but they're only in shorts and t-shirts. Everybody on the team was in shorts and t-shirts. So if everybody's in shorts and t-shirts, why is his stats better than everybody else's? Tell me. You tell me. I'm asking the question. If everybody's in the same fucking thing, and we all throwing to the same players, and we all playing against the same defenses, why is his stats better than everybody else's? First team, second team, third team, fourth team. All the Dillon Gabriel plays weren't against the first team. Dillon only had a limited amount of plays against the first team defense. So I don't want to hear it. Since y'all stat junkies, when y'all want to be real, everybody at ESPN that collected these stats, give me the amount of plays Dillon Gabriel threw against the first team defense. I bet you it won't be more than 10. I promise you it won't be more than 10. It won't be more than 10 that he threw against the first team defense. So that means he really sucked. Because he was throwing against the same people Shedeur was throwing against. And when Shedeur moved up to the second team, his stats got better. They didn't get worse. So miss me with all that other crap. ESPN Cleveland. Somebody get it to him. Tony Grossi, T. Rizzo, G. Bush. Ask them. Tell them to give you the stats. Mary Kay Cabot, since she is a big proponent of Shador Sanders. Mary Kay Cabot, give me the number of plays that Dillon Gabriel threw against the first team defense while playing with the first team offense. And I promise you, it's not more than 10. I promise you that. And then, after you put that stat out there, what you gonna do then? What you gonna do with that? See, because Dillon Gabriel wasn't really, he was over there for a hot minute. He wasn't over there all practice, like y'all telling these people he was. He was over there 2-3 plays, and then they got him up out there. Come on up out of here. Never mind, don't even worry about it. Just like they got him with 0 interceptions on this chart. And we know he has thrown interceptions. But see, y'all have to pay attention. I pay attention. Take the information for what it is. All I know is Shador Sanders is the best quarterback you got on that staff. No, he shouldn't start the first game. That should be Flacco. Maybe the first two. He should come in for a series of 3, just for feel, losing or winning. But either way it go, Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback you got on that staff. And if I'm lying, my hair growing back in the next day or so. But it ain't, because I'm going to cut it again. But anyway, man, we going to get out of here. We 20 minutes in. I told you, we be doing these 20-minute videos, but I be dropping bombs on y'all. I got some more. I need to go back to my CU stuff because I need to catch up. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all stick around. Make sure you get active. I don't know who the hell T Calico is calling me. I don't know no person like that. But anyway, man, we gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good day. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Y'all know what time it is. We on their neck. We ain't gonna let off. Because they be bullshit. I'm out of here, man. Y'all be easy. Peace.